January 6, 1944, one of America's most famous wartime aviators took command of the 8th Air Force. Major General James "Jimmy" Doolittle, the legendary leader of the 1942 Doolittle Raid on Japan, was given command of America's powerful bomber force in Britain, and he was about to lead it into one of the most important campaigns of World War II. By early 1944, the 8th Air Force was preparing for a massive air campaign against Nazi Germany. Its bombers were attacking German targets from bases in Britain, but the Luftwaffe was still a dangerous opponent. Doolittle brought an extraordinary reputation with him. In April 1942, he had led 16 B-25 bombers on the daring raid against Tokyo. The mission made him a national hero and earned him the Medal of Honor. After the raid, Doolittle went on to command American air forces in North Africa and the Mediterranean. Now, on January 6, 1944, he assumed command of the 8th Air Force in England, replacing Lieutenant General Ira C. Eaker. Doolittle inherited a massive organization that would continue growing throughout 1944. His mission was clear: help win control of the skies over Europe. One of his most important decisions involved American fighter aircraft. Instead of keeping fighters strictly tied to the bomber formations, Doolittle encouraged them to aggressively hunt German fighters whenever the opportunity arose. This strategy helped shift the fight from simply protecting American bombers to actively destroying the Luftwaffe. That would become crucial as the Allies prepared for the invasion of France. Just weeks after Doolittle took command, the 8th Air Force participated in Operation Argument, better known as Big Week. Beginning in February 1944, massive Allied bombing operations targeted the German aircraft industry. The objective was to cripple German fighter production and force the Luftwaffe into battles it could not afford. The campaign helped weaken Germany's air defenses before D-Day. By the summer of 1944, the 8th Air Force had become an enormous force, with hundreds of thousands of personnel and thousands of aircraft. But victory came at a tremendous price. More than 26,000 8th Air Force personnel were killed during World War II, demonstrating the enormous cost paid by the men who flew and supported these missions. Doolittle continued commanding the 8th Air Force through the final stages of the war in Europe. The famous pilot who had once led a small group of bombers toward Tokyo was now commanding one of the largest air forces in history. January 6, 1944, marked the beginning of Jimmy Doolittle's leadership of the mighty 8th. From the Doolittle Raid to the skies over Germany, his career had already become legendary, but his greatest command was still ahead. Follow for more stories from aviation and military history, and comment below what World War II event should we cover next.